Caitlin's situation was she had applied for a loan to help with adopting a daughter.
I've wanted to be a mom since I was probably her age, carrying around my baby dolls. And when we found out that we just couldn't conceive on our own, it was really hard. It was one of the darkest places I've ever been in. And so when I found out that she could be a possibility, I was, initially filled with hope, but also it's a scary process to go through adoption.
They found out about halfway through pregnancy that they were going to be able to adopt, and private adoptions are pretty spendy. So she had reached out to see if she could get a personal loan.
We didn't have a lot of time. We really had very little, and we didn't have anything saved up for a private adoption because we didn't ever intend to privately adopt. A huge shock for us, knowing what the price tag was and how are we going to make this happen in such a short amount of time. So it was kind of a last-ditch effort. What are we going to do? How are we going to make this happen? I don't even know if we're going to qualify for any sort of private loan. What can we do? I'm starting to search online. And then my husband and I kind of looked at each other and we're like, why don't we just pursue Levo? It's possible that maybe they'll fund this for us and help us get through this battle.
We were able to help that between the financial burden of trying to find the money to adopt a daughter. So we were able to give her that money so that she could reach her dream of becoming a mom.
I'm pretty sure after I got off the phone, I just burst into tears. Like, how are we possibly this lucky? How did we get so lucky to be able to, A, bring her home, but B, just be able to be financially secure in that process?
It feels great. I'm always going to remember the situation because we're able to help her become a mom, and that was one of her dreams. So she's now living that dream because we were able to help her with the financial aspect, so she didn't have to worry about that anymore.
So I will say we're not the best at time management or always bill management. And the great thing is, you get behind at somewhere else that, maybe a car payment or, something like that. It's like the next day that payment is late. They're hounding you. You get 17 calls a day or, hey, you need to pay this, you need to pay this, you need to pay this. It has always been so easy going with Levo. I've always felt like a person.
Caitlin had a signature loan with us and a checking account as well that had fallen behind. She said that she was just going through some struggles. They were tight financially. I told her as long as she stayed in good communication with me and we knew what was going on, that I could work with her.
They understand human error. They understand that we have those situations where we can't always pay right on the time that they expected or whatever. And I think that's been the most important thing for me, is just feeling like, A, they know about our adoption. They know that that's what we're using that money for. And B, hey, we get it. Life happens. And we're going to be here to support you through that.
I take an interest in their lives and what's going on above and beyond just collecting on that bill.
And I think that's really special. Not a lot of places will do that.